Good morning. Welcome. It's so good to have you here online for a yoga flow. My name is Sarah, and I'm going to be guiding you through about an hour practice this morning. We're going to be doing a Vinyasa flow, so linking breath with movement. And I'm going ahead and getting started. We'll start in child's pose, so bringing the hands onto the mat. You can bring your toes together. And then take some space in between your knees as you sit down onto your heels. Walking the hands long across the mat. Allow your forehead to rest down onto the earth. And then begin to take some deep inhales in through the nose. And as you exhale out through the nose, become completely empty and prepare for your next cycle of breath. In yoga, we like to call this ujjayi breath or ocean breath. So as you breathe in and out through your nose, allow your breath to become audible. Starting to feel into the body. Maybe ask yourself where you're feeling a little bit tight. Maybe where could you breathe into a bit more? Where can you just let go of? Now, at any time during this practice, I want you to feel more than comfortable, more than welcome to come back into this pose, to come back to your breath, and to always honor where you're at every moment, and to give that during your practice. So as we inhale, rising up into a tabletop, take the hands directly underneath the shoulders, and then bring the knees underneath the hips, about hip width distance apart. The toes are untucked, and then your gaze is directly in front of your fingers, kind of creating a triangle with your gaze pointing your hands. Taking the right leg back behind us. We're going to lift it up and bring it parallel to the floor. Flexing the foot in so the toe is pointed toward the nose. You can stay here if you like, or if you want, take that left arm up and bring it parallel to the floor, taking the bicep by the ear. Take an inhale here, finding some balance. And as you exhale, bring your elbow and knee to touch underneath your belly. Inhale, reach long, finding balance. And exhale, elbow and knee come to touch and cat back. Inhale, reach long, nice and flat, stretching toward from the back of the room. And exhale, elbow and knee come to touch. Inhale, reach long, finding balance here, holding it here for just another breath. And then taking the hand and the knee down to the floor. We'll take our left leg back behind us, bring it up parallel to the ground, and then flex the toe in toward the nose. Again, you can stay here if you like or did so on the last side. But if you did so on the last side, let's take this right hand up, bring it parallel to the ground, bringing the bicep by the ear. Taking an inhale, reach toward the front and back of the room. And as you exhale, elbow and knee come to touch underneath your belly. Inhale, reach long, nice, flat back. And exhale, elbow and knee come to touch, rounding through the spine. Inhale, reaching long. Last time, we'll bring that elbow and knee to touch. And then reach long, find some balance here. Get nice and steady, taking one more breath. And then hand and knee come down to the mat. Maybe move the hips from side to side. Allowing everything to go, release. Coming into puppy pose, we're going to walk the hands long across the mat, keeping the hips above the knees. We'll melt the heart into the floor. Now, if it feels better for you, you can always take your hands a little bit wider. This is just really good for anybody who has tighter shoulders. And then again, melting the heart into the floor, allowing those shoulders to open. Continue to breathe. Moving any tension out of the body. And slowly rising on up, we're going to plant the hands down, tuck the toes, lift the hips, and come into downward facing dog. Pedaling the feet, bend one knee and then the other. Slowly warming up through the body. Rooting down through the left foot, take an inhale, bring that right leg high, three-legged dog. As you exhale, bring your knee toward your nose, and then step it through for a low lunge. Coming into your low lunge, we'll root that back knee and untuck the back toe. Getting grounded and rooted. Inhale, rise up toward the sky. And exhale, cactus the arms, open the heart. Inhale, reach toward the sky. And exhale, bring your hands back down toward the mat, plant them down. Inhale, lift the heart, pull it forward. Exhale, half split, folding over your front leg. Inhale, pulling your heart forward. Exhale, half split. Inhale, pulling it forward, opening and lifting the chest. Exhale, fold over your leg. This time we're going to inhale, pull the heart forward, and plant the hands. Step it back into a modified plank with the knees down, or tuck the toes, lift the hips, and come into your high plank. Taking an inhale, push the ground away. As you exhale, lower down, knees, chest, chin. Come to the floor. Inhale into baby cobra, only coming up as much as we can lift the hands up off the ground. Then as you exhale, plant the hands, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Pedaling the feet. Take an inhale, bring that left leg high, three-legged dog. As you exhale, bring your knee toward your nose, step it through for a low lunge. Planting that back knee, untucking the back toe. We'll root on down and inhale, rise up toward the sky. Exhale, cactus the arms, open the heart. Inhale, reach high. And exhale, bowing forward, we'll plant the hands. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, fold over your front leg, half split. Inhale, pull forward. And exhale, half split. Inhale, lifting the heart. Last time, exhale, folding over that leg. Coming back to the top of our mat. Inhale, pull the heart forward. Exhale, plant the hands, step back into a modified plank, or tuck the toes, lift the knees for a high plank. Take an inhale, push the ground away, and as you exhale, shift the weight forward, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale into baby cobra, or this time, you can lift your hips up off the floor for upward facing dog. Whenever you're ready, exhale back, downward facing dog. Taking an inhale, look in between your hands. Exhale, slowly walk your feet to the top of your mat. Coming into a forward facing fold. Bending the knees as much as you need to. Allow your chest and your thighs to touch. Once you've created this compression between the heart and then the lower half of the body, over time and throughout your practice, you can straighten out your legs. Remember, this is a practice. You're on a journey, so be easy, be gentle with yourself, and take your time. On your next inhale, halfway lift, hands come to the shins or the thighs, nice flat back, pulling the crown of the head forward. As you exhale, forward fold, bowing to the earth. Inhale, mountain pose, drop the hips, circle sweep the hands up overhead, and bring them back into heart center. Now this is where I like to set my dedication or my intention for my practice. So whatever it is you're trying to manifest into your life right now, go ahead and take your awareness there. Whether it be big or small, something for you, somebody else, or the whole state of the world. We bring our heart spaces into the present moment, rooting down through the feet, keeping our intentions in our mind. We'll bend at the knees, inhale, rise up toward the sky, coming into a little mini back bend here. Push the hips forward, lift the heart, and then allow the gaze to drop back. Continue to breathe, inhaling to lift the heart. Exhale, push the hips forward. Using the breath to help guide you, help open the heart. Take an inhale, come back to center. Dropping the left hand to the left side of the body. We're going to inhale, reach up high through the heart, stretching out the entire right side of the body, lifting the heart, lifting the gaze. Take another inhale, reach toward the left side of the room. And exhale, cartwheel the hands to the other side. Bring that left hand up, pushing the hips over to the left side of the body. We'll rise the heart, rise the gaze, and allow our side body to stretch. Continue to use the breath, bringing more prana, more life force energy into your body. Then pushing the hips deeper to the other side. Inhale, reach a little bit more to the right side. And then cartwheel the hands back. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, forward fold, bowing to the earth. Inhale, halfway lift, nice flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands, step back into a high plank. Taking an inhale, push the ground away, and as you exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Going through your flow, take an inhale, open the heart, and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bring that right leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring your knee toward your nose, step it through for warrior one. Rooting on down, inhale, rise up. And then taking your hands back behind you, we're going to clasp them behind our back. Inhale, lifting the heart. We'll exhale, come forward into humble warrior. Hovering the right shoulder just above the knee. We'll lift the upper body and then push the hands toward the front of the room. Continue to breathe, allowing your shoulders, your heart, your thoracic spine to open. Inhale, rise up, releasing the hands, bringing them back up toward the sky. Take one more inhale, lifting the heart, grabbing some sunshine. And as you exhale, bring it back down with you. Plant the hands, step it back, high plank. Float that right leg as you lower down toward the floor, going through your flow, using one breath per movement to guide you. Inhale to open the heart, and exhale, meet me back in a downward facing dog. Inhale, bring that left leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring your knee toward your nose, step it through, warrior one. Rooting on down, inhale, rise up. And then taking your hands back behind you, we're gonna clasp them. This time, switch your thumb that's on top, and then allow your other fingers to follow. Coming into our counterintuitive grip here, we'll stretch out different parts of the shoulder. So taking an inhale, lift the heart, and as you exhale, slowly come on down, humble warrior. Hovering just above that left knee, lift the upper body, and then push the hands toward the front of the room. Continue to breathe, using that life force energy, that prana, to help keep you moving. Taking one more inhale, rise up, releasing the hands, bringing back up toward the sky. Lifting the heart, take an inhale, grab some sunshine, and exhale, bring it back down with you, step it back, high plank, floating that left leg. Exhale, lower down toward the floor, going through your flow, using one breath per movement to guide you. Whenever you're ready, meet me back, downward facing dog. Inhale, bring that right leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring your knee toward your nose, step it through, warrior one. Rooting on down, inhale, rise up. And this time, exhale, open up, warrior two. Pivoting that back foot parallel toward the back of the mat. We'll draw the energy up through the midline and then extend it out through our fingertips. Go ahead and check that back hand. Make sure it's nice and straight. Roll the shoulders back and down. Take an inhale, flip the grip, lean forward. And as you exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, reach toward the sky. Exhale, extended side angle, elbow to knee. Left hand comes high. Inhale, rise up, warrior two. Hold it here for just a moment. Take an inhale, flip the grip, lean forward. Exhale, reverse your warrior. See if you can go just a little bit deeper this time. And then take another inhale, reach toward the back of the room. Exhale, extended side angle, elbow to knee. Drop that shoulder back and down. And continue to use your breath. Last time, inhale, rise up, warrior two. Flip the grip, lean forward. And exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, reach toward the sky. Exhale, extended side angle. This time we're gonna take a bind. So taking this left hand, wrap it behind the small of your back. Then lift the heart, lift the shoulder. And then maybe even allowing the gaze to soften toward the sky. If you can complete your bind, taking that right arm, dropping it underneath your thigh, and finding some connection on the back side of your body. If you can't find that connection, feel free to use a strap. It's always a good friend to help you close that gap. And then continue to breathe, rotating the heart up toward the sky, lifting the chest, rolling the shoulder back and down. Whenever you're ready, slowly unwrap, unwind, unbind. Take an inhale, reach that left hand high. As you exhale, twisting it out, we're gonna plant that left hand and take the right hand high for a twisted side angle. So keep rooted through that back leg. Extend through the crown of the head, twisting from the core. And if you can, push the right hip toward the left side of the mat. Take one more inhale, reach toward the top of the room. And then exhale, step it back, high plank. Take an inhale, pushing the ground away. We'll exhale, shift the weight forward, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, lift the heart for baby cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. facing dog. Exhale, bring your knee toward your nose, step it through, warrior one. Rooting on down, we're gonna inhale, rise up. And then exhale, shift open, warrior two. Pivoting that back foot parallel toward the back of the mat. We're drawing the energy in and up, and then out the fingertips. Again, feel free to always check your alignment, making sure that front knee is directly over the ankle. That back hand is nice and straight. And whenever you're ready, return your gaze or your drishti, your focal point, to your front hand. Taking an inhale, flip the grip, lean forward. And as you exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, reach toward the back of the room. Exhale, extended side angle, elbow to knee. Inhale, rise up, warrior two. Hold it here for just a moment. Inhale, lean forward, and exhale, reverse your warrior. Reaching through the side body, see if you can sit just a little bit deeper into that front leg. And then take another inhale, reach. Exhale, extended side angle, elbow to knee. Inhale, rise back up. Hold it here for just a moment. Take an inhale, flip the grip, lean forward. As you exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, reach toward the back of the room. And exhale, extended side angle. This time, we're going to take our bind. So taking that right hand, dropping it behind the small of the back. We'll lift the chest. Drop the shoulder back and down. Maybe even taking the gaze up toward the sky. And then if you did so on the left side, go ahead and complete your bind, dropping that other arm underneath your thigh and finding some connection behind the small of your back. If not, you can always use your strap. And then return your gaze, return your heart to lift toward the sky. Continuing to stay rooted. And then rising up from there. Take one more nice deep breath. And as you exhale, slowly unwrap, unwind, unbind. Taking an inhale, reach toward the sky. Exhale, twist it out. Drop that right hand, left hand comes high for a twisted side angle. So push the left hip toward the right side of the mat. As you're digging the feet into the earth and extending the crown of the head toward the front of the room. Take another inhale, lift the left arm. And exhale, high plank, step it back. Hold it here for just a moment. Taking an inhale, pushing the ground away. We're gonna exhale, lower down. And go through our flow. Taking an inhale, open up the heart. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look in between the hands. Exhale, step, hop, float. Come to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Fixing our feet for chair, we're either going to take them hip width distance apart, meaning 2 fists placed in between the feet, or take the toes together and place about 1 inch between the heels. Sitting deep into your chair, inhale, rise up. And if you have any shoulder injuries, feel free to bring your hands into heart center or take them down beside you. Otherwise, continue to stay lifted all the way through the heart center. And then exhale, sit deeper. Play around with our foundation, lifting the toes up off the floor, transferring the weight into the heels. Then take another inhale, reach up toward the sky. Exhale, sit deeper. Keep breathing, using the breath. And then maybe if you can, tuck the tailbone down. Drawing nice straight spine, protecting the lower back. Take an inhale, reach toward the sky. Exhale, sit deeper. Keep breathing, keep pulling those legs together. Take one more inhale, reach toward the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Grab opposite elbows. Dangle from side to side. Let everything go. Maybe even shake your head yes. Maybe shake it no. Doing whatever movements feel good. Releasing them all. Inhale, halfway lift. Nice flat back. And exhale, forward fold. From here, we're gonna go ahead, sit on down and come into boat pose. So from our boat pose, we're gonna find stillness. Lifting the heart, rolling the shoulders back and down. Sitting up nice and tall, activating the core. Take an inhale, lift the heart, and as you exhale, slowly lower down, hover it just above the floor. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, slowly lower down, hover it just above the floor, and inhale, rise on up. Exhale, slowly lower down, and inhale, rise on up. Exhale, slowly lower down. Inhale, rise on up. Bring the hands into prayer position. We're going to do some twisted boats. Going from one side, go ahead and twist it over using the breath. Activating that core. Keep going, keep swimming. Pretend you're on a little canoe or something and just going back and forth. In the water, in the sunshine, having a good day. Getting the tan, it's cool. Keep breathing if you can. And then whenever you're ready, whenever you feel even and equal on both sides, we're gonna come back to center. Take one more inhale. Exhale, slowly lower down, hover just above the floor. Hold it here for just a moment. And then let everything go, releasing to the ground. Hugging the knees into the chest. We're gonna rock and roll from side to side. Massaging out the low back, massaging out the sacrum. Releasing any tension. Now bring the legs to legs up the wall. We're gonna take the hands back behind us and clasp them. Coming into some straight-legged bicycles here. We're gonna drop that right leg. Take an inhale and exhale. Take that right elbow toward the left knee. Switching the leg. Inhale, exhale. Left elbow to right knee. Inhale. Bring it back together. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, back up. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, bring it back. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, bring it back. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, back. Exhale, cross it over. Inhale, back. Exhale, feel the burn. Inhale, bring it back. Exhale, cross it again. Last one. Inhale, bring it back. Exhale, elbow to knee. Coming into center here. We're going to take the hands down beside us and then drop the legs for 1/3 of the way. Hold it here for just a moment. Rise it back up. Drop them for about 2/3 of the way. Hover it, hold it here, pulling the low back into the ground. And then rise and back up. Drop them, hover them just above the floor. We're gonna do some scissor kicks. So switch, 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 switch. Keep holding it, pushing the low back into the floor. And don't forget to breathe. Pulling the legs back together. Inhale, rising back up. Hug the knees into the chest. Give yourself a nice tight squeeze. Let everything go. And slowly rocking and rolling forward. We'll come back into boat pose. Come back to stillness. We just created a roaring fire within us. but we contain that fire, pulling it into the edges, allowing ourselves to control our passions, our disciplines. Take one more inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, extend the legs out, root on down. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, fold over your legs for a seated forward fold. Slowly rising back up, we're gonna bend the knees in, take the hands in front of us, and step it back into a high plank. Taking an inhale at the top of our plank, we're gonna exhale, slowly lower down. And inhale, rise it back up. Exhale, slowly lower it down. Inhale, rise it back up. Exhale, slowly lower it down. Hold it here for just a moment. And come to the floor. Coming into Sphinx pose, we're gonna bring the hands in front of us, taking the elbows directly underneath the shoulders. The forearms are about parallel to each other, and then they're digging into the mat. So as you're digging the forearms into the mat, pull them towards you, and then pull your chest toward the front of the room. Continue to breathe, lifting the heart forward, maybe allowing the shoulders to roll back and down away from the ears. Clasping the hands. We're going to tuck the toes, lift the hips, and come into a forearm plank. Taking a couple breaths here. Allow yourself to really come into a nice midline. And then slowly walking the feet up. You're going to lift the hips up toward the sky and come into dolphin. So see if you can allow your head to drop so the biceps come by the ears. Breathe into the shoulders, allow them to open. And if it feels good, maybe you want to bring your right leg up, float it for a second. You can always bend the knee, taking the ankle toward the glute, doing whatever feels good to you. Just play around. Maybe dropping that leg, switching sides, taking that left leg up. Again, maybe taking the ankle toward the glute. Whatever feels good. Breathe into it. Continue to push the ground away, lift the hips. And then drop the knees. Coming into child's pose, extend the arms out in front. And then allow your head to fall to the mat. Releasing through the entire backside of the body. Let everything go. Inhale, rise on up, plant the hands, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Pedaling the feet, bend one knee and then the other. And then take an inhale, bring that right leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring your knee toward your nose, step it through, warrior two. Rooting on down, inhale, cartwheel the arms open. Take an inhale, flip the grip, lean forward, and as you exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, reach toward the back of the room. And exhale, extended side angle. Bring that elbow to knee, or you can drop your hand and take your bind. So wrapping that hand behind the small of your back. You can take that bottom hand, bring it underneath. And then lift the heart. If you want, and you have your bind here, we can go ahead and begin to straighten out the legs for triangle. Otherwise, you can always be here again, having these straight arms. This is just a fun option to bind your triangle. So straightening that front leg. Continue to rotate and lift the heart. Allow the gaze to go toward the sky. A good bend into the front leg. We're gonna rise on up, coming back into warrior two. Pivoting the leg to come to the long edge of the mat. We'll bring the toes in, heels out, and then take our hands on our hips. Taking an inhale, lift the heart. And as you exhale, slowly lower down, coming toward the floor until you can take your hands to a block, the ground, or maybe your ankles, wherever accessible, wherever comfortable to you. And I know it's sometimes tempting to want to lock out through the legs and keep them nice and straight. But if possible, see if you can keep a micro bend into your knees. Just lift the hips, lift the tailbone. Then allow the head and the gaze to drop through the back of your legs to the back of the room. Walking your hands over toward your left foot, we're going to plant them down and inhale, rise up for three-legged dog. Bending the knee for half scorpion. You can stay here, pointing the toe toward the head, lifting the knee, opening the hip. Or if you like, you can flip your dog, dropping that foot to the other side of the mat, lifting the hips, lifting the heart, and allowing the gaze to go toward the front of the room. Or the back, whatever side of the room. Wherever you're at, by the mat. Flip your dog back. Take an inhale. Bring that left leg high. Exhale. Knee to nose. Step it through. Warrior two. Rooting on down. Inhale. Cartwheel the arms open. Taking an inhale. Flip the grip. Lean forward. And as you exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, reach toward the back of the room, and exhale, extended side angle. Coming into our bind, we're going to take the top hand, bring it behind the small of the back. And if you can, complete your bind or take a strap. We'll drop that arm under. Find some connection. And roll the shoulder back and down as we lift the heart. Slowly, and if you like or did so on the last side, we'll come into triangle with a bind. Otherwise, you can always be here in our full triangle pose. We do have this option to bind it out here, so if you are in a bind, continue to lift the heart, lift the gaze. See if you can create some space between the ear and the shoulder. If your mind wanders, come back to the breath. Focus on deepening the inhales, bringing more prana, more life force energy into your body. And as you exhale, releasing everything out. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't work with you in your process of healing. The good bend to the front knee. We're slowly going to rise up and winding and binding, coming back into warrior two. Pivot, straightening the leg, and then pivoting the feet to come to the long edge of the mat. We'll bring the toes in, heels out. Taking your hands onto our hips again. Inhale, lift the heart. And exhale, folding down to the earth. Melt away, allowing everything to fall through the head. Now we have a couple options here. You can take your hands back behind you and clasp them for a nice shoulder rest, allowing the shoulders, the thoracic spine to release, let go. Or if you want, feel free or comfortable to take a headstand here if that's capable for you in your practice. So coming into tripod, always drop that head down and figure out how to find some float, lifting your legs on up. Wherever you're at, completely fine, completely perfect. Continue to use your breath, allowing everything to release out through the exhales. Wherever you're at, we're slowly going to come back into our wide-legged forward fold. So either releasing the hands or coming down from your headstand. We'll all meet back in our wide-legged forward fold, bringing the hands in front of us. Walking them over to the right side. We're going to plant the hands down and inhale. Bring that right leg up for three-legged dog. Bending the knee for half scorpion. If you like, you can flip your dog, dropping that foot like you did onto the other side. Inhale, lift the heart, shining it toward the side of the room. Whenever you're ready, spot your mat, flip it back. Take an inhale, bring that right leg high, three-legged dog. As you exhale, bring your leg through for pigeon pose. So the right knee goes toward the right wrist here. Then we're going to untuck the back toe, seeing if we can keep the hips squared off. Take an inhale, lift the heart. And as you exhale, slowly come on down toward the mat, releasing into gravity. Using the breath to help release any tension, any emotions you're feeling through that hip. Slowly rising on up. We're going to reach back with the left hand, grabbing the left foot, kicking the foot into the hand. We'll find some connection here, making our way into mermaid pose. Turning the heart and the gaze toward the front of the room. We'll allow the shoulder and the heart to open, as well as the quad and hip flexor. Allow your breath to help guide you and then release anything out. Slowly letting that foot go. We'll release it to the back of the mat. Planting the hands. Tuck the toe and take the right foot back to meet the left. Pedaling the feet. Then one knee and then the other. Just noticing how one side of the body feels different. And then take an inhale, bring that left leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, sweep it through for pigeon pose. So untucking that back toe, keeping the front foot either flexed or pointed. We'll inhale, lift the heart, reaching toward the sky. As you exhale, slowly come on down, releasing into gravity, maybe even using the forearms as a pillow. Continue to breathe into your hip. Remember that the hips are where we store emotions that we don't want to deal with. So if you're having a hard time releasing and stretching your hips out, just remember that any emotion, any situation that you didn't want to deal with in the beginning is stored there in your hips. So I know it's a lot of fun, but eventually we'll have to work through some of your baggage. So continue to breathe through it, letting it go, releasing it out. And then creating space for something new. Rising on up. We're gonna reach back with the right hand, grabbing the right foot, coming into mermaid. We're gonna shine the heart, taking the gaze for the front of the room, allowing shoulders, thoracic spine to open. Take one more inhale here, pushing the heart forward. Then slowly letting that leg go, release it out, sit onto the left leg, and bring the right leg up and over, coming into half board of the fishes. So rooting down through both sit bones. We'll get this left foot rooted onto the other side. Taking the right hand back behind us, grounding it behind our sit bone. We'll take an inhale. Lift the left hand towards the sky. As you exhale, bending the elbow, take your elbow toward your knee and rest it as you pressure and allow the gaze to fall toward the back of the room. Have your mantra in this pose be to inhale, sit tall, reach to the crown of the head, and exhale, twist deeper, looking just a bit further. Take another inhale, sit nice and tall. And as you exhale, slowly unwrap, unwind, unbind. We're going to switch the legs out. So taking the right leg underneath, we'll bring the left leg over. Making sure the sit bones are nice and rooted. We'll bring that left hand back behind us, grounding it behind our hips. And then taking an inhale, bring that right arm toward the sky. Exhale, bend the elbow, resting it onto the outside of the knee. Sitting nice and tall, reach through the crown of the head, lift the heart. And as you exhale, twist over, looking toward the back of the room. Again, you can use your mantra. Let's inhale, sit tall, reaching through the crown, lifting the heart. And exhale, twisting just a bit deeper. Inhale, reach through the crown of the head. And exhale, slowly untwist, coming back to center. Taking the legs wide for a wide-legged forward fold. We'll sit down, getting rooted, and then flexing the toes in, making sure we're nice and grounded, nice and activated. Now you can stay here. This is a really challenging pose if you do it for a long enough amount of time. Sitting nice and tall, lifting through the crown, pushing the heart forward. You can inhale, and as you exhale, maybe fold forward just about half an inch. Continuing this cycle using breath with movement. Inhale, sit taller. Exhale, fold just a little bit deeper. Slowly rising back up, bring the legs together, bending the knees into the chest. We're gonna roll onto our backs. Maybe massaging the back out, letting everything go. Bring the legs up for legs up the wall. We're going to take the right leg over the left, coming into eagle legs or twisted root. So twisting our legs for eagle legs, we'll bring the arms out beside us, grounding down through the shoulders. Allow your legs to drop over to the left side. So pushing the shoulders into the ground. Drop the legs to the left, and then allow the gaze to fall right. Slowly rising the legs back up to center. We're going to switch them out. Taking the left leg over, right leg under, coming into our eagle leg. And then just drop them over to the right side. Gluing the shoulders onto the floor. Allowing the gaze to fall left. Slowly rising back up to center. We're going to untwist the legs, hugging the knees, the chest, going into a nice tight little ball. And slowly releasing it out, letting the legs fall long, toes fall wide. You can bring the arms to either side, palms placed up or down. Or if it feels good, taking your hands to your belly and your heart. No way is better or worse than the other. It just signifies where you're at. So noticing where your body is laying and how your hands are is going to signify just how you're feeling. So if your palms are placed down, it means that you're craving more grounding energy, more earth energy, that you're wanting things to be stable. Your palms are placed up, means that you're craving expansiveness or openness, or you're ready to receive whatever the universe is willing to give you. Your hands are on your belly and your heart. It just means that you're in need of a healing touch. You're in need of love, whether that be from you or someone else. And again, none of these ways are better than worse than one another. It just signifies how we feel, where we're at in our day. So noticing where you're at, and then moving from there, has so much power, so much awareness. It really, truly is what yoga is about. Unite the mind, the body, and the spirit. So ask yourself where you're at, how you feel. Don't judge. No shame attached. Let everything be. If your awareness has drifted off, we'll slowly bring it back into the room, back onto the mat, and back into our body. We'll start by deepening the inhales, lengthening the exhales, maybe even wiggling the fingers or the toes. And if it feels good, inhale, bring up your arms overhead like you're giving yourself a nice, good morning stretch. And then rolling onto your favorite side, coming into the fetal position. We'll make our way full circle here. So reconnecting to our dedication or our intention, whatever we set this morning. Reconnect with it, knowing that when we walk off the mat today, that we're able to bring light and love with them. So rising up with that dedication, that manifestation or intention, we'll bring the hands into heart center. Taking a nice deep breath into this space. Allow everything we do, everything we touch to come from love and to come from light. Rising your hands up through your throat. We'll take a nice deep breath into this space, allowing everything we say, everything we express to come from love and to come from light. And then rising your hands up to your third eye. We'll take a nice deep breath into this space, allowing everything we think, everything we manifest to come from love and to come from light. The light in me honors the light in you because it is the same light that resides in each and every one of us. With this knowledge and with this wisdom, we are all one and we are all the same. Namaste.